Right, I got a busy day. I gotta travel to various places in the city today, get some stuff done, meet some people. I was actually looking at the background with the mountains and so forth, and holy cow, they actually look kind of spectacular with all the snow and stuff. So I'm hoping I'll get my stuff finished so later on in the day I can get some drone footage during there. Yesterday's footage I was looking at, it was kind of crazy, like with all the snow and so forth, like holy cow. It was actually really reminiscent of how it was, like with all the snow. The only thing is I've had little difficulties is, I don't know if you guys noticed, but sometimes, there was one time actually, that the snow actually hits the camera lens. So I was like, oh no, now all the shots are gonna get ruined. But it's not too bad, but yeah, there's no way around it, I guess. Speaking about Uber and cars from yesterday, I was just reading an article today on how the Vancouver Police Department is giving away free steering wheel locks, because apparently like a lot of these old cars, like, there's a list here where they're the top cars that are stolen or have theft issues. So apparently they're giving away free steering wheel locks. So there you go. So whoever's in the area, if you want a free steering wheel lock, apparently all you have to do is just go up to the police department while supplies last and get a free, lock or whatever. I don't know, good for anyone that actually needs it. If you don't, it's a spare one. Like, do whatever you want with it. There was one weird thing I stumbled into yesterday. Apparently when I was uploading my videos and so forth, usually on the YouTube on the right side they have recommended videos, and they had this about people licking Nintendo Switch cartridges. I'm like, what in the world? So apparently it tastes really disgusting. I just don't know how people even figured that out. Do people purposely do that, like when there's something new? Yeah, but people were saying it was so disgusting and nothing that they tasted before. And apparently from further investigation, I think they said Nintendo made an official statement about it, saying they actually put something on it to make it taste gross. So that way there's less odds that kids, when they put it in their mouth, they would swallow it. Yeah. I was kind of like, as stupid as it sounds, like since everyone was doing it, I was like, okay, I'm kind of curious to see what it is. I don't know, should I dare to do that? Although my cartridge game has been in the system like ever since, when that kind of changed the taste. Oh, the weird things you see on the internet. I heard a lot of people were having issues with their systems too, just with things like, for example, parts that are getting really stuck together or scratches on the screens. Fortunately, I haven't had any issues so far, and I don't know, maybe I'm just lucky, or maybe I'm just using it really different compared to everyone else. So far so good though. You wouldn't even know it snowed if you were here in the city. Okay, that was pretty fast. I'm just gonna head back now, but I thought I'd walk by and show you guys some of the view. Too bad I can't fly my drone here. I'd love to get all the mountain shots and so forth, but to my knowledge this is a no-fly zone unless you have explicit permission and all that. I'm still researching about those SFOC and stuff like that too.
What are you going to do down there?
Yeah, that thing's kind of fun. I had a friend brought me there before. Although it's not as interesting, I guess, ever since I got the drone, because I can get all the different shots and stuff now in the air. Actually, a couple of funny things happened when I was down there meeting the person. He made me do this little fun quiz, and the first thing was, it was actually a question. It was like, which one of these quotes are in the Star Wars movie? And one of them, I don't remember exactly the way it was written, but to my knowledge, one of the famous quote is Darth Vader saying Luke, I am your father. But it was written differently. I was like, that's not right. None of these answers are right. And then the guy's like, nope, one of them is correct. It's just the most misquoted quote in cinema. And that made me want to look it up. Actually, I'm gonna look it up right now and see if that's true or not. And I'll post it up in the video to show you guys if that's the case. And another funny thing was, while I was answering those quizzes, I was answering all the questions, there's a lot of camera questions and stuff, but at the very end, he's like, now read what it said up here, and it said, answer only one question. I was like, oh my god, how did I miss that? Oh, kind of reminds me of this little quiz game that I know a lot of retail stores use. What it is basically is it tries to test your sound and visual, and it basically says, pay attention to what the person says to you, and then click on the answer. So there's various squares, and if there's a red that pops up, the computer will say red. So you click the answer red. If the blue pops up, then he says blue, then you click, blue. But what it does is it goes faster and faster, and what eventually happens is, like, if the red flashes, the sound will say blue, so most people will click on the red and like, oh, too bad. So it's kind of like, you know, it's one of those things, I guess, is to see how attentive you are, but it's good. All right, looks like I do have some time to practice the drone and all. I'm debating what I want to try here. The snow in the mountains look pretty good. I'm thinking maybe I want to try the tree shots again. It doesn't look like there's any snow that's stuck on, so I don't get that crazy shot. But yeah, let's see what we can get. Looks like all the water is coming back now. It looks really nice. Okay, that was kind of a fun test. There was a subtle difference in today's practice. I don't know if you guys noticed. Basically what it was is I started at an elevation that's higher than normal, because usually I actually walk all the way down, so now I actually got an extra height. And the reason I did that is because usually you wonder, like, is it going to make that much of a difference if I had that little extra height? And in this case, I think it was. I was flying, like, you can see towards the ocean in the south, and you can see so much more of it, so that was kind of cool. Alright, that's about it for now, and tomorrow's another day. I'll see you guys later.